Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into 7 principles you should live by to fulfill God's plan for your life. You see, God has this amazing, unique plan for each and every one of us. It's a plan filled with purpose, overflowing with joy, and it's just waiting for us to discover it. Over the next few minutes, we're going to explore 7 powerful principles that can help unlock the extraordinary life God has in store for you. Master these, and you'll be on your way to a more fulfilling and purposeful life, bursting with God's love and grace. Let's get started. The first principle, my friends, is trust in God's timing. This is a fundamental aspect of our faith journey, and it requires patience and surrender. Sometimes we get so caught up in our own timelines that we miss what God is doing in our lives. We become so focused on our schedules and deadlines that we overlook the divine orchestration at play. We start to question God: when will I get that promotion? When will I meet the love of my life? These questions can consume us, making us anxious and impatient. But God's timing is perfect. It is beyond our understanding, yet it is always precise and purposeful. It's not always our timing, but it's always right on time. We must learn to trust that His plans are for our ultimate good. Just like a master gardener knows the exact moment to plant a seed, and when to harvest, God knows the perfect time for your blessings to bloom. He nurtures us through every season of our lives. So, how do we trust in His timing? We have faith. We lean on our belief that His ways are higher than our ways. We believe that even when we don't understand, even when we can't see the full picture, God is working behind the scenes. His hand is guiding us through every twist and turn. Remember the story of Joseph in the Bible? He faced betrayal, imprisonment, and hardship, but through it all, he never lost faith. His unwavering trust in God's timing led to his ultimate triumph. He trusted in God's timing, and in the end he was elevated to a position of power and influence. His story is a testament to the power of patience and faith. You may be going through a difficult season right now. It may feel like your prayers are unanswered and your hopes are deferred, but don't lose heart. Keep trusting in God's timing. Hold on to the promise that He is with you even in the waiting. Your breakthrough is coming. Your miracle is on the way. The dawn always follows the darkest part of the night. When you surrender your timeline to God's perfect timing, you open yourself up to the fullness of His blessings. Embrace the journey and trust that His timing is always perfect. Now, the second principle to unlocking God's plan for your life is to seek His guidance. God wants to lead us, direct our steps, and be our compass. But we have to be willing to ask for His guidance and be open to hearing His voice. How do we seek God's guidance? Through prayer, my friends, through spending time in His Word, through listening to that still, small voice within our hearts. It's in those quiet moments of communion with God that we gain clarity and wisdom. Think of it like this. Imagine you're on a road trip and you have this fancy GPS system guiding you. But instead of following the directions, you decide to go your own way. You ignore the prompts, you take detours, and pretty soon, you find yourself lost and off track. That's what happens when we don't seek God's guidance. But when we surrender to His leadership, we can't help but reach our destination. Don't be afraid to ask God for direction in every area of your life. He cares about the details and wants to lead you to the best possible outcome. Make it a priority to seek God's guidance every single day. Our third principle is all about living with integrity. Integrity means doing the right thing, even when nobody's watching. It's about being honest, trustworthy, and true to your word. It's about aligning your actions with your values and living a life that reflects God's character. When we live with integrity, we honor God. We become reflections of His love, His goodness, and His truth. And when we honor God, He promises to bless us and lift us up. Proverbs 11 verse 3 tells us, "The integrity of the upright guides them, but the unfaithful are destroyed by their duplicity." Living with integrity can be challenging at times. We live in a world that often celebrates shortcuts and compromises, but I want to encourage you today to be a person of your word. Be someone known for their honesty, their fairness, and their unwavering commitment to doing what's right. Because when you live with integrity, you build trust with others and attract God's favor into your life. Let's make a commitment today to live lives of integrity. The fourth principle, my friends, is to serve others. God has given each of us unique gifts, talents, and abilities, and He wants us to use them to make a difference in the world. When we serve others, we step into the fullness of God's purpose for our lives. Serving others doesn't have to be some grand, heroic gesture. It's about the everyday acts of kindness, compassion, and generosity. It's about lending a helping hand, offering a listening ear, or simply sharing a smile with someone who needs it. Galatians chapter 5 verse 13 tells us, "For you were called to freedom, brothers. Only do not use your freedom as an opportunity for the flesh, but through love serve one another." When we serve others, we experience a joy and fulfillment that we can't find anywhere else. I want to challenge you today to find ways to serve others. Volunteer your time at a local charity, mentor a young person, be a source of encouragement to those around you. Remember, even the smallest acts of service can have a ripple effect. Our fifth principle is, stay humble. Humility is not about thinking less of yourself, but thinking of yourself less. It's about acknowledging that our gifts, our talents, our successes, they all come from God. It's about giving Him the glory and recognizing that we are merely vessels for His grace. Pride, on the other hand, can lead us down a dangerous path. It can blind us to our flaws, make us resistant to feedback, and ultimately hinder our growth. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 18 reminds us, "Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall." Humility doesn't mean we downplay our accomplishments or pretend we're not talented or gifted. It's about recognizing that our abilities are gifts from God and using them to bless others. When we stay humble, we remain teachable and open to learning from our mistakes. Humility allows us to approach life with a posture of gratitude. Let's strive to live lives marked by humility, always pointing others back to the source of our blessings. The sixth principle, my friends, is to be grateful. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. It can transform our lives in ways we can't even imagine. It has the ability to shift our perspective, to elevate our mood, and to draw us closer to God. When we embrace gratitude, we open our hearts to a deeper connection with the divine. When we focus on what we're grateful for, we invite more blessings into our lives. It's like planting seeds of positivity that grow and flourish. It's easy to get caught up in the negative, to focus on what we don't have, what's not going our way. But this mindset only brings more negativity. But when we make a conscious effort to cultivate gratitude, to appreciate the good in our lives, no matter how small, we open ourselves up to a world of abundance. This shift in focus can bring about profound changes. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 18 tells us, "Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus." Gratitude is a choice, a deliberate act of faith. It's a decision we make to focus on the positive, to find the silver lining, even in the midst of challenges. This choice can be empowering and uplifting. Start by keeping a gratitude journal. This simple practice can have a profound impact on your outlook. Every day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be grand. Even the smallest blessings count. They can be simple things: a beautiful sunrise, a delicious meal, a phone call from a loved one. These moments of gratitude add up. As you practice gratitude, you'll find that your perspective begins to shift. You'll start to notice the good more often. And as you do, you'll find that you attract even more things to be grateful for. It's a beautiful cycle of positivity. Let's choose to live lives filled with gratitude, appreciating the goodness of God in every moment. Embrace this principle and watch your life transform. Now, the seventh and final principle is to persevere through challenges. Life is a journey, and along the way, we're going to face obstacles, setbacks, and disappointments. These moments can be tough, and sometimes it feels like the weight of the world is on our shoulders, but it's how we respond to those challenges that truly defines us. Our reactions, our mindset, and our faith play crucial roles in overcoming adversity. James chapter 1 verses 2-4 tells us, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance." This perseverance is not just about enduring, but growing stronger through the process. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. This maturity is a testament to our growth and resilience. Challenges are not meant to break us, but to mold us, to shape us, to make us stronger. They refine us, much like a blacksmith refines iron or a potter shapes clay. They are opportunities for growth, for learning, and for drawing closer to God. Each challenge is a stepping stone towards a deeper understanding and a stronger faith. When we face trials with faith and determination, we develop resilience. This resilience is what helps us rise after every fall and keep moving forward. We learn to bounce back from adversity, to overcome obstacles, and to emerge from difficult seasons even stronger than before. Each victory, no matter how small, is a testament to our perseverance. Remember that we're not alone. God is with us every step of the way. His presence provides comfort and strength, guiding us through the darkest times. Lean on your faith and remind yourself of God's promises. These promises are a source of hope and encouragement, especially when the road gets tough. Keep pressing forward, keep believing, keep trusting that even in the midst of the storm, God is working all things together for our good. Every challenge is part of His greater plan. Challenges are opportunities to grow, to learn, and to deepen your faith. They are moments that test our resolve and strengthen our spirit. Persevere, and you will see the fruits of your faith. The rewards of perseverance are abundant and fulfilling, reflecting the strength and growth of your journey. Thank you for watching. Remember, living by these principles can help you fulfill God's plan for your life. When we trust in God's timing, seek His guidance, live with integrity, serve others, stay humble, be grateful, and persevere through challenges, we open ourselves up to a life of purpose, joy, and abundance. The journey may not always be easy, but I promise you, it will be worth it. So, keep your heart open, your mind focused, and your spirit strong. God has amazing things in store for you. Now go out there and live the extraordinary life He has planned for you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content. Stay blessed.